is a spatial computing device for people who want to work without being tied to a desk. It includes a small core and a pair of glasses that together create a private virtual multi-screen setup. You can carry it in your pocket and set it up in seconds. No desk, no distractions. Just open space in your workflow. It lets you run multiple apps side by side like a regular computer, but without the clutter. And since only you can see the screens, it's surprisingly private. After a while, it doesn't feel futuristic. It just feels natural. Like this is how mobile work should be. Nimo doesn't aim to replace your laptop, but it gives you a focused, portable workspace wherever you are. This is a meeting capsule built for modern hybrid work. You place it in the middle of the room, and it handles everything. Camera, microphone, speaker, all in one compact device. It picks up voices from every direction and automatically shifts the camera to whoever's talking. You don't need to worry about muting, unmuting, or passing around a mic. It just does its job quietly and effectively. People joining remotely aren't left guessing who's speaking or trying to catch half-heard comments. They get a clear view of the room and feel more connected to the conversation. That alone makes meetings smoother and less tiring. There's also a small wireless camera that you can position wherever it makes sense, next to a whiteboard, aimed at a presenter, or facing a second group in the room. It's simple, but it adds a layer of flexibility that's genuinely useful. The sound is crisp. It filters out background noise and focuses on the people speaking, even if they're a few meters away. You can actually hear what's being said without constant repeats or guesswork. It works with Zoom, Teams, WebEx. Pretty much any platform you're already using. Just plug it in and you're ready to go. No drivers, no complex setup. For teams that meet across locations, or even just for rooms where one laptop camera isn't enough, this makes a big difference. Meetings feel less awkward, more natural, like they should have been all along. Rabbit R1 is a small AI device designed to handle everyday tasks through simple voice commands. You can ask it to book a ride, order food, or look something up, all without pulling out your phone. It's got a 2.88-inch screen, a rotating camera, and a scroll wheel that makes navigation feel surprisingly smooth. It fits in your pocket and feels more like a little companion than a typical gadget. The concept is solid, but the performance can be hit or miss. It works well for basic tasks, but sometimes it misfires or gets confused. You'll also need to charge it more than once a day if you use it often. Still, it's different. It's playful, portable, and clearly aiming to change how we interact with tech, even if it's not quite there yet. Getter X is a pair of smart glasses that bring some of the functions of your phone or computer into your everyday field of view, but without being distracting. You wear them like any regular glasses, but they quietly give you access to things like real-time translation, content, and an AI assistant, all hands-free. They don't need to be connected to your phone to work. Everything runs inside the glasses themselves. You can download apps, open YouTube or TikTok, or just ask questions, all through voice or simple touch controls. It's a surprisingly complete setup for something so compact. The built-in display is small and sits just above your regular line of sight. It shows you information without blocking your view, so you can still stay present and aware of your surroundings. Whether you're following walking directions, translating a menu, or reading a quick message, it's just there when you need it. There's also a 12-megapixel camera on the side, which lets you take photos or videos from your point of view. It feels natural. No reaching for your phone, no pausing the moment. You just tap and it's captured. Sound comes through discrete speakers near your ears, and the built-in mic lets you talk to the assistant, make calls, or record notes on the go. It's designed for real-world use, light, comfortable, and something you can wear for hours without it getting in the way. Ring 2 is a smart ring designed to quietly support you throughout the day. You wear it like any regular ring, but it lets you do things like talk to an AI assistant, translate conversations, or take notes, all without picking up your phone. It's meant to stay in the background. No screens, no distractions. You just speak, gesture, or tap, and it responds. It's the kind of thing that doesn't seem like a big deal until you find yourself using it without thinking. During a meeting, while walking, or when you're mid-conversation and need to check something quickly. One of the most useful features is being able to turn voice into text. You can speak your thoughts and have them written down instantly, helpful when you're trying to stay focused but don't want to forget something. It also handles real-time translation, which can be a lifesaver if you're traveling or working across languages. You can control things with simple hand gestures too, whether it's pausing music, swiping through a slideshow, or just switching apps. You're not reaching for a phone or clicking around. It's a quiet kind of control that fits naturally into your routine. It also feels solid and reliable, something you can keep on all day, even when you're washing your hands or out in the rain. It doesn't draw attention to itself, but it's there when you need it. L-Ring 2 isn't trying to be the center of your tech life. It's more like a subtle shortcut, something that saves you time, keeps you in flow, and helps you stay present. It's not every day a small robot rolls into your life and tries to be helpful, quietly, and without asking for much attention. That's what Samsung calls Ballie, a home companion designed to support you throughout the day without getting in the way. It moves around the house on its own, checking in on things, adjusting lights, reminding you about your schedule, or just showing up when you need it. You don't have to micromanage it. It learns your habits over time and starts to act on them in the background. You can talk to it like you would to any assistant, but what makes it feel different is its presence. It's not stuck in a speaker or screen. It's there, physically, reacting, rolling toward you when needed, and even turning to face you when you speak. It creates a subtle feeling of connection. One of its more surprising features is the built-in projector. It can turn a blank wall or even the floor into a screen. You might be cooking, and it shows you a recipe, or doing yoga, and it projects the next move in front of you. It adapts to your space and your pace. Ballie doesn't try to be the center of attention. It's not about big gestures or over-the-top features. It's more about being present in the right moments and making your day feel a little smoother, often without you even noticing it at first. There's something different about walking into a home that already knows what you need. Maybe the lights shift as the sun sets. Maybe the temperature adjusts before you even think to reach for the thermostat. That's what an IoT smart home with AI quietly makes possible. It's not just about controlling things with your phone. It's about everything working together without needing to be told. Devices talk to each other, they learn your routine, and over time, they start anticipating what would make your day a little easier. You don't have to say, turn off the lights if the house already knows you've left the room. You don't need to set the alarm if the system noticed the door's locked and everyone's gone for the night. Even small things, like reminding you when the laundry's done or closing the blinds when it gets too bright, start to feel effortless. The more you live in it, the less you think about the tech, and the more it just feels like your home is in sync with you. It's not trying to impress you with flashy features. It's just there, noticing, adjusting, helping. And once you've lived with that kind of quiet support, going back feels strangely outdated. Spending time away from your dog can come with a bit of guilt. The wondering, the "are they okay right now?" moments. That's where ORO steps in. It's not just a toy or a gadget, but more like a companion designed to keep your dog active, engaged, and cared for when you're not around. While you're at work or running errands, ORO moves around your home, playing with your dog in ways that feel surprisingly natural. It can initiate games, encourage movement, and keep your dog mentally stimulated, which is especially helpful for dogs that get bored or anxious when left alone. But it's not only about play. ORO also observes. It tracks things like activity levels, eating habits, and general behavior. If something seems off, maybe your dog hasn't been moving much today or skipped a meal, you'll know. That kind of quiet monitoring gives you peace of mind without needing to constantly check in. There's a camera on board too, so you don't just guess how their day is going, you see it. Little moments, captured as they happen. Sometimes it's just them napping peacefully. Other times, it's them chasing ORO around with their tail wagging like crazy. Either way, you stay connected. Through the app, you can set feeding schedules, review health data, and even interact remotely, calling out their name or rewarding them with attention when they least expect it. ORO also helps with training routines by handling simple, repetitive commands, saving you time while still reinforcing good habits. There's something satisfying about recording a conversation and actually being able to use it later. Not just replay it, but find what matters. That's what PLAUD Note is built for. It's a small, card-sized voice recorder that quietly fits into your daily routine without adding any friction. You can attach it to the back of your phone, drop it in your pocket, or leave it on the table during a meeting. One press, and it starts recording. No distractions, no digging through apps. Where it really earns its place is after the recording. Through the companion app, it turns your audio into clean, structured notes using AI. It doesn't just transcribe, it organizes. Whether it's a meeting, an interview, or just a passing thought, you get summaries that actually make sense. You can choose different layouts, like bullet points or Q&A, depending on what you're capturing. The experience feels less like managing a device and more like offloading a mental task. Alright fam, if that didn't make you go, whoa, I need more of this, then I don't know what will. Make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the next drop. And hey, we want to hear from you. Got an idea, a crazy challenge, or just want to chat? Comments are wide open. Until next time, keep it real and keep being ridiculously cool.